In this lesson on modals, I have not included basic modals. For example, I can swim, because that's A1 level. There's only some A1 and A2 modal usage in this section. I've put in here confusing modals, modals that students make mistakes on, and some new uses of modals that maybe you don't know. But the only practice in these lectures is practice on the modals that you will see in these videos. Now, the strategy for choosing a modal is you choose the function, meaning you choose what meaning you're trying to give, and from that you choose which modal to use. And for this, there's a download available. It's called Modals and Their Functions. Now, a warning here. Do not translate from your language. You can't think, in Russian we say должен, so in English we must use must. Or in Turkish we use ebilir, abilir, so that is always can. Because in English, modals do not have all the same meanings as the ones in your language. You must choose the meaning you are trying to convey, and then choose the modal. If you translate from your own language, you will make mistakes. As you probably know, when you want to give the meaning of obligation, we use have to or must, but some students don't know which one to use when. Now, sometimes you can use both, but sometimes only must is possible and sometimes only have to is possible. Let's look at their exact meanings. Must is for a strong personal feeling about the right thing to do. Have to is also strong, but it's about the right thing to do because of rules or laws. As sometimes both are possible, this means you will make fewer mistakes. As I said, must is personal. For example, I must telephone my mother. It's personal for me. I feel this need. You must watch this film. That's a strong recommendation. We also use must when we are saying the right way to do something. For example, to use this app, you must download it first. We use have to when we are talking about rules or laws. For example, cars have to drive on the left in the UK. We also use have to describe the right way to do something. To use this app, you have to download it first. Here there is no difference between must and have to. However, if you are writing the rules or laws on a poster or notice, you use must. Look at this example of rules in a library. Students must put their books back. It's written on a notice, so you must use must. But a librarian will tell you, you have to put your books back. Then you can say, shh, this is a library. If you are in any doubt about which to use, must or have to, then choose have to because it's often the right choice, more often than must. The past of must and have to is always had to. For example, yesterday I had to call my mother. The negative of must and the negative of have to have totally different meanings from each other. Mustn't means there is no choice, don't do it. For example, you mustn't speak loudly in the library. It means you have no choice, don't speak. However, don't have to means you have a choice, do it or not. For example, you don't have to eat your peas. You can see that don't have to means the same as don't need to. This is not necessary. Be very careful with the different meanings of these negatives. Let's now do some practice with these modals. And remember, you can pause the video to think if you need to. You mustn't smoke It's unhealthy. This means you have no choice. Don't smoke. I didn't have to work yesterday, so I went to the park. As we have yesterday, we need past simple. Here it's negative. There was no need to go to work. You must do exercise if you want to lose weight. Or we can use have to. This is personal and it's scientifically proven. Either is possible here with no difference in meaning. Students must bring their books. This is a written rule. We're looking at this written rule in a book or on a poster on the wall. You have to come on time. This is a rule, but we're not quoting a written rule here. We're just saying, this is Mr. Jones's rule. Did you have to wait? Meaning, in the past, was it necessary to wait? I had to wait to buy the flowers. Again, it's in the past. It was necessary for me to wait. In the resources file, you'll see a PDF where you can practice with must and have to. Then check your answers on the answer sheet that is also in the resources folder.